going live. It is a little earlier today. I was going to try and do this for breakfast, but obviously we didn't make breakfast here. I'm going to get my monitor on here so I can see your comments, because I love to see your comments. It's really fun. So let me see who's on here. And there we are. Get the comments up here.
I love to see your comments.
Okay, here we go. Today we're going to make quiche, and I'm going to make two kinds of quiche because, again, I'm trying to make things that you probably have in your pantry already because we're all at home. So if I have, hold on, turn this speaker off. Hold on. This thing is, we've got sound back coming, feedback here. There we go. Sorry. Okay, here we go. Quiche. So try to make things that you guys already have in your pantries, and if you have any pie crust in your freezer like I did. Now you could be super ambitious and make your own pie crust. Now I'm skipping that step altogether, but you could, but I'm not. So I have two pie crusts here. We're going to make two kinds. I have some cheddar and jack cheese grated in this bowl. And then I have that yummy Gruyere cheddar grated here from Trader Joe's, that combo one. Yum! And then a little bit of sauteed onion that I already sauteed. And then I have bacon and some ham that, of course, bacon's cooked. And the ham I diced and heated up a little bit, browned it a little bit. And then in my freezer, I had some peas. So I'm like, well, that gives me a little green because I don't have any broccoli. So I couldn't do broccoli and cheddar, or you could use asparagus. I mean, whatever you have. This is kind of like, you can make it kitchen sink quiche, whatever you've got. And about the ratios, because like with most things that I make, I end up reading a bunch of recipes and then making it up for me however, you know, I think it's going to be good. So take the best of everyone and make your own. It's kind of my philosophy here. I'm just seeing here. Oh, there's Lindy. Hi, Lindy. And, oh, hey Dave, how are you? Long time no see. And, oh, Mickey, hi Mickey. So I've got in the blender here, I'm making quiche for you guys who just joined. There are 10 eggs in the blender, which on Instagram you can't see, but there's the blender. And then about 5 or 6 eggs per quiche with a cup of liquid is kind of what most of the recipes had. You'll have to play with this somewhat. If you want to make this in a springform pan, you can, of course, make it big and thick and, you know, I guess fancier than this. You could just use these pre-made crusts too and line your springform pan. Always line your springform pan if you're making something liquidy with some parchment paper that comes up the sides. Press the crust in and then boom, you could make your quiche. But in case it leaks, on the off chance that your crust springs a leak, you don't want to spring the leak in the oven. And don't ask me how I know that. So here we go, 10 eggs in the mixer. And I'm actually using here, I have 1 cup of half and half in here and 1 cup of milk because that's what I had. So some recipes you can use heavy whipping cream, cream. You can even use nut milks if that's what you have. Pretty much anything will work in this, so whatever you have. You can probably also use evaporated milk if you have that in your pantry and want to make a quiche. And frankly, you can make this crustless. If you want to make it gluten-free and make it crustless, that would work too. And go with just a regular Pyrex. So here we go, I'm going to put the milk in here. This is somewhat of an art and not necessarily a science because we'll see how much fits in the crust when we get ready to fill it. So in here, I'm going to do, because I like pepper, especially in my eggs, and this is my favorite. The seasoned Lawry's is just my very favorite pepper. Hi, oh hi Lori, how are you? I love all your cat pictures. So let's see, I'm going to put a teaspoon here of this pepper in, and I'm going to put a teaspoon again, like I am Lawry's. I really like Lawry's seasoned salt on my eggs. So it's one of the few things that I have it on, but it's one of the things I like. So I'm like, well, let's just put the seasoned salt then in the quiches. So a teaspoon of that in there. And we're making 2 out of this recipe, 2 quiches. And because I can't let anything go without being a little bit zippy, I'm going to put a 1/4 teaspoon, heaping quarter of cayenne in, which I don't even think you'll notice, but it'll be a little bit zippy. And then a little bit, I'm going to put a 1/4 teaspoon of paprika, because a bunch of the recipes had paprika, so let's just put a little bit of that in there. There we go. See, I'm down to the end of that one. And that is it for that. So I'm going to move these so you can see, because what I found after my plethora of experience in doing this is some of the cameras you can see what I'm doing in front of me, but you certainly can't see through the bowls. So you know what's in them, so I will move them and move these back here. Okay, here we go. Lid on. Always good. Make sure your lid is on there tight. Again, don't ask me how I know that. Whenever I can use a device to help me, I am all for it, especially when I'm trying to do this fast. Let the blender do the work. Who else has an Oster? I mean, come on, this thing, I don't know how old it is. It's very old, but it still works. And not that you drink blended margaritas very often anymore, but I'm sure it would work if I did, now that it's down to just rocks. You're going on the margarita route. Oh my gosh, hi Dell, how are you? Good to see you on here. Okay, so let's make these bad boys. So I'm gonna do one, the first one's gonna be the cheddar and jack and bacon. So there we go, cheddar, jack, and bacon. So I'm gonna put a little layer of cheese here in the bottom first. Oh, there's Vivian. Hi Vivian, we're making quiche. And put some cheese in there, in the bottom. And then I'm going to do some onion. Of course, I already grilled the onion. I'm going to put a little bit of that in there. Only a little bit, I think, of onion goes a long way in this, at least for my family. But bacon, on the other hand, you can never have too much bacon. So here we go on the bacon. I'm going to put a layer of bacon in there. And then I'll do another handful of cheese. Of course, these are not skinny. Today we're not making skinny recipe. I don't know, I'm thinking we might make some key lime pie here since I'm going off the skinny wagon here. I don't know how many pounds. I saw someone made the funniest post about the COVID-19. Yeah, it's the 19 pounds. Like the freshman 15 and the COVID-19. By the time we all get sprung, we will all be 19 pounds. I hope not. Heavens. Okay, so this is looking yummy. Another thing I could put here, if I had it, was some green onion, but I don't have any, so we're going with regular onion that I just sauteed a little bit. Okay, there we go. First one mixed up here. You can see that. We've got our cheese and our bacon and a little bit of onion in there. Oh, hey, Erica. Yes, you made it. You were there. Oh, and there's Susan. Hey, Susan Whelan, how are you? Look, Susan, I have on my paparazzi bling necklace here. Visit Susan for the cute jewelry, but I have it on. Okay, next one we're going to make. This is the Gruyere and cheddar blend from Trader Joe's that I just love just because it's yummy. So, because I love Gruyere, so I'm going to put a layer of the cheese in here. And this one we're going to make ham and cheese. And I have some peas in the freezer, so I pulled those out just for a little green because I don't have any broccoli and I don't have any asparagus. So in this, right now, we go with what we got. And this is what I have, so this is what we're going with. So put a layer of cheese and a little bit of onion. Put a little bit more in that one. Just because I have it there. And then I'm going to put the ham. Here's the ham. I just grilled it up a little bit. Somewhat to get the water out, because you don't want water to get in there with your crust. And I think that's plenty of that. And another layer of cheese in here. Let's do that. Yummy. Get that going in there. Anyone have any questions or suggestions? I've gotten so many nice texts and comments from people, especially people you don't get to see, your Facebook friends that you're only Facebook friends except when you actually get to talk to them. It's so fun. Oh, thank you, Susan. You're the best. Okay, so here we go. I've got the salt and pepper and stuff in my eggs. I'm going to give this one more whirl. And I have the peas. Hold on. I've got peas here. See? They're just frozen, but they won't be by the time they cook. And they've been sitting out here for a few minutes getting ready. I should take a picture of the setup here so you guys can see the behind the scenes of what's happening here. What it takes to get set up for this. But it's been fun. Get your work done in the morning and boom, make something to eat in the afternoon. Okay, so peas, that's cute, I think. Check that out, isn't that cute? We got our peas and our ham and our cheese, and we're ready for eggs. So I'm gonna give this one more zip here. Let's see. Oh, nutmeg, okay. Susan says add some nutmeg, so I will. So you didn't see the spices. Susan, we have a little cayenne and a little paprika, but I'll put a little nutmeg. I can do that. Hold on a second. Nutmeg right here. And let's just put a little bit in there. Thank you. Oh, my neighbors on there, you want a quiche? Oh, the cabbage thing last night. Oh my goodness, it was killer. Yummy and easy. I mean, quick and easy meals for after work. Okay, here we go. Eggs. So let's hope there's enough eggs in here to fill our 2 quiches, especially when I'm on live. It's why I cracked all the eggs into the blender before we were live, just in case I ended up with an eggshell in the blender and I was going to have to fish it out on live. Like, I probably don't want to fish it out on the live. So, oh, I'm going to have plenty. Okay, good. We have plenty of custard here, basically what this is, eggs and milk. And I splurged and used the half and half just because I had it. I had the half and half left from the tuna casserole the other day. So yummy. Looks like Susan, all the nutmeg has ended up in the bottom of the blender, so let's get it on both sides here. Yummy, a little nutmeg on top of that one. And I'm going to take a little bit here. I have just some grated parm, and I'm going to put a little bit on top just for browning, just because and for flavor. This Parmesan cheese is really salty, but it should give it a nice little topping here. So yummy. If anyone has any suggestions on good pantry meals you want me to make, I'm open to suggestions. Okay, here we go. Easier way to do this is probably to bring the cookie sheet to me, but I'm not. So I'm cooking these on a cookie sheet in case they bubble over and make a total mess in your oven. Again, don't ask me how I know that from experience. But here we go. We've got the quiches on the sheet pan. Just in case of any emergency overflows, we're going to put those in the oven, and they take about usually 45 minutes to an hour till they set up. I'm going to cook them maybe even more. I only have the oven at 325 because eggs are better low and slow, so we'll cook them low and slow, and then you'll see when they start to shake up. If they're still too jiggly in the middle, they are not done yet. Just let them go and leave them low and slow, and you will have beautiful quiches either for breakfast, lunch, or dinner. Serve them with a salad for dinner, or serve them for lunch, or again just for breakfast with nice steaming hot cup of coffee. One of the best things about this being home is I get to have my coffee every morning, steaming hot and not rushed. That has been one of my favorite things of being home, is to have a cup of coffee and not putting it in the cup and rushing out the door, get in the car and run and drink your coffee on the way to your first appointment. So that has been one of the best things. What's your favorite thing about being home now that we're solidly into week 2? How many? Oh, hey, Colleen. officially, sorry, glare on here. So Colleen, we're making quiche. We just made it, so I'm going to put them in the oven here, and I will post a picture here and the recipe in the comments once they're done, so you can see they're going to turn out nice and golden brown. And I will try, so I'll try and put them in the oven here as gently as I can, since I have them. Yum! Here we go. You guys see them? Yummy! Into the oven they go. Oh yay, I did not even spill them. And I will set the timer for about 50 minutes, and then I will check them and see how they look, and we'll see how it goes. So anyway, thanks for watching. This has been so fun. I love your comments. I love all the texts I've been getting. And please, when you make the recipes, because a lot of people are making them because they are yummy. I'm picking my favorites, my favorite pantry staples. Take a picture after you make it and post it so everyone can see, because you're sending them to me and they're just beautiful, making all these yummy things. So thanks for watching. Have a great day as we are headed into the weekend. Almost. Tomorrow's Friday, but today is Thursday. So enjoy the day, and we will see you soon. Thanks for watching.